Hey, it's Floki. NBA 2K24 is here. Shout out to 2K for providing me an early access copy of the game. Super duper excited to get into this. In this video, we're going to look at MyTEAM in depth. I'm going to look at every menu option, every new feature, check out what the mode has in store. There's no auction house this year, so it's kind of been my bread and butter in the past. So I'll give you my real, honest, nothing held back opinion and see what I think of the mode. So here we are in MyTEAM. The very first thing that comes up is a cool intro video. I had to skip through it, and now we're choosing our starter kit. So you can choose any NBA team. You get 13 players, so you have enough for a full lineup, including 5 from the franchise that you choose, and then you get 3 jerseys from that franchise, so you've got your home, away, and alternate, and you're also getting the arena, court floor, and logo. So I'm a Toronto Raptors guy, so I have to pick the Raptors. There's really no other choice. I'm not making a what is the best team to choose. I think that ultimately this stuff is pretty inconsequential, and I want my team to be branded as the Raptors and not some other team just because I'll get their evolution player or whatever. I'm not trying to min-max here, just trying to have fun, and I think that's what you should do as well. So pick your team. I'm going with the Raptors. The starter kit. Our very first card to flip. I like the animation. Okay, I like the screen here. This is some nice polish. Fred VanVleet is our evolution card. You've acquired an evolution card. Evolution cards can be upgraded by completing statistical milestones unique to each card. The card's attributes, badges, hot zones, animations, and eligible positions can improve as they level. I've never seen a position change. Some cards will even allow you to choose from 2 different sets of upgrades to evolve a card to your own playstyle. That's a feature that's been in the game for a little while, the choosing your path on evolutions. However, it's not something that's been supported very far into each game cycle. It's something usually near the start of the game, and then evolutions just kind of our standard issue. Hopefully we see more of the dynamic evolutions. Hopefully we see more of the more substance, more something special, more things that make my team unique. I want them to stick with those mechanics. So we got Fred. Now we're opening up 13 cards here. Gonna flip them all at once because I am not crazy. Dynamic duos are back. OG Anunoby and Scotty Barnes are a duo. I don't think I got both of them, but I pulled a dynamic duo card. When you pair this player with his duo card in your lineup, both players will receive a boost to some of their attributes and badges. Attributes and badges will be boosted only when both halves of the dynamic duo are on the floor at the same time. So in triple threat, in clutch time, they'll always be enabled. If you're running unlimited or salary cap, they both have to be on the floor. So one can't be on the bench, one can't be on the floor. They got to play together to get their boosts, and that's a pretty easy thing to do, especially early game. So we see OG Anunoby and Scotty Barnes are a duo. Let's see who we actually got. We pulled OG, so that's good. I think he's the highest 3-point shooter on the Toronto Raptors. So some more cards here. Let's flip them all. We got our backups. Last 3 players here. Now we're going to be getting our franchise stuff, I can only assume. We'll have some more Raptors business here. We've got the Raptors statement jersey, and we've also got some shoe boosts. Interesting. And a pair of Jordan shoes. So these are just silver shoes, so they'll only last for 2 games. But it is interesting to note that all shoes this year in MyTEAM come pre-made with boosts, and you're still able to customize them. So you can take this into the MT Shoe Lab, and if I wanted to put on a 3-point boost, I could replace the post hook or the mid-range on this shoe with a boost of my choosing. So that's kind of interesting. 5 more cards here. Here we go. We've got our team ready to roll. Today is Thursday. Thanks again to 2K for the early access to the game. Nice little puff of smoke animation, a badge award pack. This could be a gold, silver, or bronze badge. And we've got our PlayStation Plus reward pack. Not 2, but 3. And our Welcome to MyTEAM pack to get started. Looks like this one will contain a ball of some kind. So you got a reward pack. Head to the pack market to open it up. So it's already guiding us to opening our rewards. But here we are, Season 1 NBA 2K24. I'm calling this Day 0, okay? Because the game is not out in North America yet. I'm recording this on Thursday. So I'm very excited to see what the mode has in store. We got the Black Mamba edition. So it comes with 100k VC and 15k MT to get us started. Seasons. Season 1, Kobe Bryant. My Career, we see mascot rewards. We see a pogo stick. My Team, we see head coach Phil Jackson, LeBron James free agent, and the level 40 Kyrie Irving. So the base pass is what we own right now. There is a pro pass that comes with a Ruby Giannis, and the pro pass will let us earn 20k MT and as well earn 45k VC throughout the level ups. And then there's also a Hall of Fame pass that gives us access to skip more levels, a boost to the XP we're getting overall, and 15k VC additionally to everything that's in the pro pass. So I typically am a no money spent player. I've played NBA 2K MyTEAM seriously since NBA 2K20 and have barely spent any money on the mode and have enjoyed it for it. But I do think that this year getting the Pro Pass might be the move. I'm going to be committed to making YouTube videos, so I want to put my effort out and show you guys what it's like to have the pass. And also, you know, I just want to treat myself. I want to enjoy the mode even more. And I do think that these little buy-ins are going to help me do that. I do like the idea of earning VC. I do like the idea of the short shorts for My Career. I know that's maybe silly, but I always love to have short shorts on my character. So we'll probably buy this pass. Not right now, though. There are a ton of rewards to earn in this season pass. Season 1 has so many rewards. I'm going to scroll through here and you can pause the video and take an in-depth look at it if you're interested. I tried reading all this out and it's just so much that it's hard to comprehend and it sounds awful. So here we go. Ooh, this part's a little bit boring. If you don't care about the rewards that much, just skip ahead. I got timestamps in the video, so you can go wherever you want. Anyways, I guess just listen to the music. I don't know, but if you're wanting to have a video playing so you can hear some audio, you need to skip ahead just a little bit. Bye. So there's legendary path agendas. These are where we would typically gain XP in the past. I think XP is now accrued from gameplay. However, there will be agendas still and prizes that we can receive for completing them. There's a group here to get started. Lifetime agendas. The Welcome to My Team agendas, 4 of them there. And the Welcome Pack has cards you need to complete this group. Okay, we haven't opened the Welcome Pack just yet. Complete agendas while you play. So let's have a look at the lifetime agendas. Welcome to My Team. Select a player from the Manage Edit Player menu and apply a shoe. Select a player from the Collect My Collection or Edit Player menu and apply a badge. Complete a single player triple threat game. Get Derek Fisher on the court and complete a domination or challenge game. Complete the requirements and evolve a player from the Manage Edit Player menu. Nothing too crazy there. MyTEAM 2. Complete the Welcome to MyTEAM event exchange in the Collect the Exchange menu. Grade a card in the Collect card grading menu. Complete a single-player clutch time game. Open the pack you receive from opening the Visual Concepts prize ball. Go to Collect, My Collections, Reward. Go to Collect, My Collection, Rewards, Welcome to MyTEAM Collection to redeem your reward. Oh, okay. Welcome to MyTEAM 3. Single player exhibitions menu. Send your players on an exhibition and redeem when they return. Win a single player triple threat game. Win a single player clutch time game. Win a domination game. Win a challenge game. And we're receiving shattered prize pieces for everything here. Let me go back. I wasn't even clocking it. Shattered prize pieces for everything. And here we're getting, it looks like we get a shoe. Oh no, it's all shattered prize pieces. Shattered prize pieces for every single thing. Complete a triple threat online game. Complete a clutch time online game. Complete an unlimited game. Complete a salary cap game. And complete a triple threat online co-op game. And these rewards are not shattered pieces. These rewards are just flat chunks of MT. So just more currency to build your team. So completing Welcome to MyTEAM 1 will give us a Welcome to MyTEAM pack with 5 cards. Welcome to MyTEAM 2 will give us a Welcome to MyTEAM pack with 5 cards. Completing Welcome to MyTEAM 3 will give us the Create a Team option. And Welcome to MyTEAM 4, all of the online options, will give us a 5-card Welcome to MyTEAM pack as well. Now we have collector level player cards. So far, it's been announced that the grand reward for collector level is a 99 Kobe Bryant, which will be available, I believe, in April. Collecting 50 cards will get us a Ruby Desmond Bain. Great shooter, of course. 100 cards will get us 3 diamond shoes. 150 player cards will get us an Amethyst prize ball. 200 player cards, we'll get Amethyst Sam Jones. 250 player cards, we'll get Diamond Shoe Boosts option pack. So we'll have 15 choices of boosts and be able to choose 5 of them. 300 player cards, we're getting a coach option pack. 10 coaches will get to pick one. 350 player cards, we're going to get 10 shoe boosts in an option pack. 400 player cards, we're getting a Hall of Fame badge option pack. 5 badges, and we're able to pick 2. At 450 player cards, we'll receive 25 KMT. And for 500 player cards, the grand reward for Season 1 is Sean Marion. Diamond Sean Marion, 92 overall. He can play the small forward and power forward. Diamonds are the highest tier cards that we have access to in Season 1 and 2 of MyTEAM. So this reward should prove to be pretty good if we get him early on. I am not sure how fast we'll be collecting cards, but it does appear very much like these are rewarding, especially getting an Amethyst at 200 cards. Of course, if you have 200 cards, we only have 14 so far. You'll probably have some pretty good options at that point, but still think it's cool. I always love the unsellable cards, the free cards that you earn, so I think this is a good thing. Unlimited rings. 3 rings, you get 2 Hall of Fame badges. 4 rings, you get 20 shoe boosts. 5 rings, you get 24 KMT. 6 rings, you get gold Jordan shoes. 7 rings, you get 70 KMT. 11 rings for 5 Hall of Fame badges. 13 rings for Bill Russell coach. 17 rings, Lakers versus Celtics option pack. And 24 rings for an NBA Finals exchange event card. No idea what that is. Looks really cool. Having a look at the seasonal agendas, Hashtag 2K Day Part 1 has a week left on it. We've got to win a triple threat game with 3 gold players, earn 3 domination stars, and a 2-game win streak. And those are just some real minor rewards for completing the group. You get a 2K Day Equal Chance unsellable pack. Seems cool. 2K Day Part 2 has another... Oh, okay, I see. The Equal Chance pack, it looks like that's at a gold card. That's Part 2 gives you a chance at a emerald card. Part 3 gives you a chance at a sapphire card. And Part 4 gives you a chance at a ruby card. So let's look at the Part 2 agendas. We can't really look in depth at them, but we can see win by 20, graded gold double and gold win streak, clutch time, earn MT, 2K Day points, so probably points with cards from the 2K Day set, and emerald win streak. So I'm assuming that's just winning games with emeralds in your lineup. It's probably triple threat. 2K Day wins, so winning with 2K Day players in your lineup. I'm assuming 2K Day multiplayer 3s, so using a 2K Day player to hit 3s in multiplayer. 2K Day multiplayer dunks, same deal, but dunking. And graded sapphire win streak. So we're going to have to grade a sapphire card at some point and use it to win multiple games in a row. Seems pretty good. We've got a full week to complete those agendas, and then the entire season here, MyTEAM Season 1. The MyTEAM Season 1 rewards, you've got the entire season to complete these agendas. Earn 25k MT in domination, in challenges, in any of the triple threat modes, in any of the clutch time modes, in the online unlimited mode, and as well as the online salary cap mode. And each of these agendas will earn you an NBA 24 Series 1 unsellable pack. So these will just contain basic cards. I think the highest rarity is Sapphire. Open 50 packs from the market or rewards. So it's going to count a badge pack. It's going to count any kind of pack that you're ripping in Season 1 towards this. So we'll get a token for opening 50 packs, a token for 75 packs, a token for 100 packs, 1 token for 150 packs, 1 token for 200 packs, and 1 token for 250 packs. That seems extremely stingy for tokens, but I am not sure how tokens are executed at this moment in time, so we'll see how far 1 token actually goes. We'll continue on. We reviewed the season agendas and the lifetime agendas. We do not have any dynamic goals. Dynamic goals will be when you pull cards out of packs. They occasionally will give you a goal, similar to how our old XP used to be accrued. Legendary Path has its own agenda section. Make 21 3-pointers with Heat players over multiple triple threat online or co-op games for a Sapphire Mike Miller. Get 10 assists with Nuggets players over multiple multiplayer games for an Emerald Robert pack. Score 20 points in the paint with centers over multiple clutch time offline games for Emerald Bryant Reeves. And win a triple threat offline game using 3 Nets players for Gold Keith Van Horn, who has a duo. Interesting. And completing that whole agenda group will earn you 2000 MT. And that is all that's available in the agenda section on day 0 of MyTEAM. Here we are at the MyTEAM Community Hub. Let's check it out. The Community Hub is where we drop tips and tricks videos. Which new MyTEAM feature are you most excited for? The community polls. Most cards evolved today. This is community stats. Most cards evolved total. Shout out to Eureka. Here's where you enter locker codes. So when 2K drops a locker code on Twitter or in one of their Twitch streams or somewhere on social media, this is where you will enter it. And ask a developer. If you have any feedback you want to give to the devs, this is probably one of the better ways to do it. Click here, enter your question, and it's likely to get seen at the very least. Tips and tricks. Here's the next maker's reaction. Okay, that's super cool. Check out that video. I'm in it. So we've been through the agendas. We've had a look at the community hub. We also have seasons. We've looked at the season rewards and the different passes. Now let's look at the pack market. 2K day packs are here. It automatically brought us over to this big daddy 10 box, 142,000 VC. There's deluxe packs. There's an equal chance at a ruby and sapphire player here. 2 for the price of 1. Pick 2 out of the 9 emerald players from the 2K day sets. And a prime box. 1 amethyst 2K day player, 1 ruby, 1 sapphire, equal chance, 1 option pack. This is sick. So there's also legendary path cards and NBA 24 series 1 cards we can buy here, and as well as a little market. Okay, a little market to buy injury heal cards, shoe packs, shoe boosts, bronze badges, silver badges, and gold badges. Just buying a badge at random. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like that. Supplementing the lack of auction house with the ability to buy badges at random and boosts at random. Interesting. So let's have a look at what's in these packs. So 2K day cards headline with Chris Webber, Jason Tatum, Klay Thompson, Andrew Bogut, Al Horford, and Jason Williams as the top gem tier amethyst cards, 90s and 91s. Rubies feature Paul Pierce, Patrick Ewing, Richard Hamilton, Larry Johnson, John Stockton, Ron Artest. And sapphires, we've got Anton Jameson, Caron Butler, Fat Lever, Michael Redd, Tony Kukoc, Devin Harris, Charles Oakley, Robert Parrish, Roy Hibbert. And then emeralds, we've got Chauncey Billups, Michael Cooper, Richard Jefferson, Rafe LaFrentz, Luis Scola, Terrence Ross, Dennis Scott, Rex Chapman, and Kenny Smith. Those are 2K day cards in MyTEAM Season 1. These are the very first promo that's been released, and those are all the cards. In addition, this is kind of new, having more than 1 option for packs off rip. So we're seeing legendary path cards: Ruby Andre Iguodala, Ruby Lamar Odom, Sapphire Glenn Rice, Sapphire Wes Matthews, Sapphire Mike Miller, Emerald Robert Pack, Emerald Shaden Sharp, Emerald Al Harrington, Bryant Reeves, Gold Goran Dragic, Keith Van Horn as well. So this is a more limited set, very small. Let's have a look at the pack odds. So how do we do that? More info. Here we go. So an 84 plus is 21%. To get an 87 plus, which would be, I believe, a ruby, 6%. So 6% at the top pull, 21% at the next highest pull. Let's have a look at the odds on the 2K day packs. 2K day deluxe pack, a 90 plus, so 11% chance to pull the amethyst player, 26% chance to pull a ruby. These packs are much higher value. You're going to get a better card more often with these packs. These packs cost 21K for a deluxe, whereas the legendary path cards don't have a deluxe pack, and it's basically half the price. 10.5, it is half the price. It is literally half the price. So bang for your buck wise, it might be more worth it to open 2K day packs, but you're going to be spending a lot more currency per pack. Legendary path does have multiple sets for these cards. Should be quite interesting, and apparently some of these cards are earnable in agendas. We've already seen that in the agenda section. The NBA Series 1 packs, these cost 4,000 MT per, and we're looking at 5% chance to pull an 84 plus. I really don't think it's worth buying these packs ever. I'm not sure, since there's a lack of auction house. Maybe it'll get to a point where we're going and cracking these packs, but we have yet to look at the card market, so we will be able to make a more sound decision at that point. So we've seen all of the packs, we've looked at the entire pack market. Now let's go over to the token market. The token market: 10 tokens for Franz Wagner, 20 tokens for Daryl Griffith, and 40 tokens for Tom Gugliotta. There's also a season 1 prize ball for 1 token. Kobe Diamond shoes, these are the Grinches, for 5 tokens. And 10 tokens, we get a Diamond Shoe Boosts option pack. That's a real simple token market, and what we do know is all of our tokens will expire at the end of every season. So every season 2, you'll start with 0 tokens. Season 3, 0 tokens. So anything you earn during the season, you want to make sure you redeem before the season ends. Let's have a look at our unopened packs. We've got a, whoa, a promo box. What is this for? Is this part of the Black Mamba edition? Oh boy. Oh man, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Okay, so we have a lot of packs to open. This is really cool. Maybe we'll save this for its own video. We're doing the overview right now. So this is where you'll open all your packs. We'll open all this stuff later. So we've looked at every option here on the main menu except for salary cap. They're just trying to highlight that mode. I just want to get off the home tab and tab through the menus, okay? We're going over to collect. So we've looked at the pack market. Look at that sick lightning effect. It really wants me to buy that. The player market. The player market. It's here. The player market is here. Directly acquire the players you need. This is the feature that replaced the auction house. This is 2K's answer to outrageous prices. So let's have a look, an unbiased look at the player market. Welcome to the player market. Here you can add cards directly to your collection. So these are cards that normally you'd pull out of packs. You can just get them straight up. Acquire individual players or grab the whole set. Be sure to check out the deal of the day too. A different card is featured each day. Okay, so today we've got Andre Iguodala. And that's actually, looks like Iguodala is lasting more than a day because we're playing on day 0. He'll last throughout day 1. So if you're playing this game on Friday, the very first day that it comes out in North America, you'll have a chance to buy Andre Iguodala at a reduced price. Normally 70,000 MT, down to the more reasonable price of 52K MT. At a glance, that looks outrageous. That seems incredibly expensive. Now, obviously, Andre Iguodala is a top tier pull from the Legendary Path set. He is a, I believe that I think it's like a 5 or 6% chance to pull him. So ultimately, this would probably save you a good amount of MT because you'd have to open 5 packs for around this same price, and it's unlikely that you'd pull him. So this way you can just get him straight up and you've got them in your collection, and I believe you can sell these cards back for their quick sell price, which is like 60% less than you paid. So I don't really know. I don't really know. It's going to be something we're going to have to really look at. So we're able to buy the 2K Day collection. We can buy them all. What if I click buy all? 193K VC for the whole collection. Well, we're not like that. We're not going to be doing that. So you can't buy Jason Tatum, but you can buy all of the cards that lock in for Jason Tatum. So this will be a good spot to fill the gap. We can see the gold cards are costing 3.5K, the emerald cards for 7K, the sapphire cards for 16.7K, 16,750, ruby cards going at 70,000 MT, and the amethyst 140,000. Yeah, just personally, that seems really, really pricey. Of course, it's nice to be able to get something directly as opposed to risking on packs, which I'm not too big of a fan of opening packs, although I do think it's fun. We'll really have to see how we feel about the market as time goes on, but initial impressions, Not so sure. Not so sure. Seems like an unattainable amount of MT or VC needs to be invested into this mode, and for season 1 day 1 drops, it seems like a lot. So Chris Webber, we've looked at all these cards in the pack market. 3.5k, 7k, 16,750, so it's all about the same. All about the same. 2k day collections. The Dame Lillard collection. Andre Iguodala is obviously the reduced price card of the day. Same prices on everything. And now we have the Series 1 cards. All right. Series 1 cards are here as well. And then every team's Series 1. Okay. Let's go look at the Raptors, since we already have some of the Raptors. See if we can repurchase them, or if they're just missing from this menu or what. Looks like they're just missing from this menu. We can see the collection ward is a Ruby OG Anunoby. Okay. That's cool. We've got gold OG Anunoby. So the best card in the set is an 80 Siakam for 5,000, and then 3.5k for all the golds. Actually, not for all the golds. For some reason, Precious Achua and Jalen McDaniels, they're even cheaper. So 3.5k MT for, are these like starter caliber, and these guys are bench caliber, or what's the differentiation? And then, okay, 70 overall Malachi Flynn, 70 overall Grady Dick. These cards are only 1,000. Interesting. That seems really affordable. That seems really affordable. Generally, when you're collecting cards and using the auction house in previous versions of MyTEAM, cards in the Series 1 set usually are pretty expensive for the first little while. And if you get a card, you might be able to sell it for a lot. Here, now that everything is fixed, you know, the cards you'd expect to be cheaper are going to be cheaper. And the cards that you'd expect to be more expensive are going to be more expensive. That's neat. You can buy them all. 22k. Buying them all is only with VC, so that's not happening. I'm not going to do that. But it seems if I buy all the Raptors, it's 22k. But if I go to buy all of the, let's say the Spurs, I don't have any Spurs, 24k. So I'm not really saving that much for having the Raptors. Which ones do I have? I have, okay, these guys mustn't be worth very much. How? It's not really discounting me that much. 22.6 versus 24.1 versus this one I have 23.2. I don't know about that. That seems interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. The exchange. Trade cards for brand new rewards. I don't really have enough cards where I think I could reasonably exchange anything right now, but let's see what's in the exchange. Exchange your extra cards for new ones. Some exchanges can be repeated, and new ones are added all the time. Really? Really? All the time? The exchange is something that has not been very consistent in the past few years of MyTEAM. So I'm really excited to see if it is actually added all the time. Now that there's no auction, I feel like exchange should have a lot higher value. It should be more bang for your buck than ever. So here is the exchange. We got the Welcome to MyTEAM exchange, which it wants Joel Embiid's MVP. I'm not sure that we must earn that somewhere. I'm not sure. For a Sapphire unsellable player, we need 2 emeralds. For an emerald unsellable player, we need 2 golds. For a gold unsellable player, we can exchange any player. And for a coach pack, we need to give any 5 players. For a badge pack, looks like we can trade any player. Any player for a silver badge, any player for a gold badge, any player for an injury heal card, any player for a shoe pack. Well, does it give information on the shoe pack? It's probably not a good shoe pack, let's be real. Shoe boost pack, any player. So we're just trading players for random stuff. arena pack, any player, a ball pack, any player, court floor, any player. So if you're getting extra cards like duplicate unsellable rewards, you'll be able to just pop them into these different categories. These are all repeatable, it says at the top there. The entire exchange is repeatable with the exception of the Welcome to My Team pack. So you can also sort these by players, packs, events, there's none on right now, and seasonal. Nothing seasonal in the exchange right now. This is day 0, so an early look. Exchange, visually a lot more appealing, and I think value-wise it looks to be a lot more rewarding. Card grading. Send your cards away to our team of experts and grade your cards to increase sellback MT value. Grading a card increases its value. You can now grade a card up to 3 times. Try sending a card out now. Do I have even enough room? So I have 14 cards total. I need 13 for a lineup. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. So let's send out our worst card, Ryan Rollins. So it's going to cost us 140 MT to send him away. In 30 minutes, we'll be able to come back and see what he's been graded and how it affects the gameplay, how it affects his sell value, etc. All right, so we've completed an agenda for grading a card. My collection. Let's have a look at the new collection screen. Seems to look pretty cool. I like the darker theme. What we're most used to is seeing all of our different collections here. So season 1 rewards, 2K day sets, legendary path. We can click 2K day sets. Oh baby, so cards that are missing are now grayed out rather than just missing in the collection. I really like this. This is a really, really good look for our collection. So we can now visualize what we're missing. Very cool. 2K day Jason Tatum set, 2K day Chris Webber set, and 2K day Klay Thompson set. Have a look at the legendary path rewards. Mystery coming soon. We don't know what all the rewards will be, but here is the first set. It locks in for Dame Lillard, and it includes Ruby Iguodala, Ruby Odom, Sapphire Glenn Rice, Wes Matthews, and Mike Miller. And then the season 1 rewards. All the rewards we'll be able to earn this season. We've got Kyrie Irving, Tom Gugliotta, Magic Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, Julius Randle, Wally Serbiak, Bruce Bowen, Isaiah Ryder, David Wesley, Daryl Griffith, Bradley Beal, Franz Wagner, Vlade Divac, Jordan Clarkson, Kevin Garnett, Brandon Roy, Victor Oladipo, Tim Hardaway. Got Phil Jackson coach, a MyTEAM season 1 uniform, and a season 1 away uniform. So we've got a home and away, and a season 1 prize ball, and a season 1 collectible ball. Interesting, very cool. I love how the collection shows the players that you don't have as opposed to missing spaces. Really like that. Completing all of this will give us Diamond Brandon Roy, which is the final reward of NBA 2K24 Season 1. So here we have NBA Series 1 sets. We've seen these all in the player market, but you can see Embiid locks in for the Sixers. Chris Middleton locks in for the Bucks. Nikola Vucevic locks in for the Bulls. Darius Garland locks in for the Cavs. Malcolm Brogdon locks in for the Celtics. DeJounte Murray locks in for the Hawks. Kyle Lowry locks in for the Heat. Terry Rozier locks in for the Hornets. Jalen Brunson locks in for the Knicks. Paolo Banchero locks in for the Magic. Cameron Johnson locks in for the Nets. Miles Turner locks in for the Pacers. Bojan Bogdanovic locks in for the Pistons. OG Anunoby locks in for the Toronto Raptors. And Daniel Gafford locks in for the Wizards. Looking at the West, Russell Westbrook locks in for the Clippers. Jaren Jackson Jr. locks in for the Grizzlies. Lauri Markkanen locks in for the Jazz. Domantas Sabonis locks in for the Kings. Austin Reeves locks in for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks lock-in is Tim Hardaway Jr. Aaron Gordon locks in for the champion Nuggets. CJ McCollum locks in for the Pelicans. Jalen Green locks in for the Rockets. Devin Vassell locks in for the Spurs. DeAndre Ayton locks in for the Phoenix Suns. Jalen Williams locks in for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Rudy Gobert locks in for the Timberwolves. Jeremy Grant locks in for the Portland Trailblazers. And the Warriors lock in is Canadian Andrew Wiggins. Look at the franchise rewards here. We've got all the different association, icon, and statement uniforms. Let's actually see if these have any lock-ins. They do. If you unlock all of the Eastern Conference uniforms, you get a Hall of Fame badge. Same for the Western Hall of Fame badge for the icon uniforms, for the statement uniforms. So locking in a full conference of uniforms will get you a Hall of Fame badge. Very cool. Arenas lock in for a Hall of Fame badge. Interesting. Looks like these all, there's a reason to collect this year beyond just collector level. Collector level does not include any of these things. Collector level seems to be just for player cards. So collecting these will reward you with a tangible reward, an immediate reward for locking in. Hall of Fame badges, which are usually, generally hard to come by in MyTEAM. Seems to be more accessible this year, especially in Season 1. Locking in the logos will get you the Eastern Conference logo, and locking in the Western logos will get you the Western Conference logo. Coaches, there's no completion reward for either conference coaches. Basketballs, you can lock in the bronze basketballs for a red, white, and blue ball. The silver basketballs lock in for a green, yellow, and blue ball. These are multicolored basketballs that look like you'd see them outside. Definitely not on an NBA court. Gold basketballs lock in for a disco ball. Very commonly seen in the NBA playoffs when they switch the ball to a disco ball. Cool. Those are the ball rewards so far in Season 1. Historic arenas. These will lock in for a Hall of Fame badge. And the Western ones will lock in as well for a Hall of Fame badge. Seems like, okay, Eastern Historic, Western Historic. Okay, so Historic Bronze, Historic Silver, Historic Gold. So all of the different tiers of arenas will come with a lock-in reward that is a Hall of Fame badge. So very cool. Lots of Hall of Fame badges up for grabs. Wowee. Lots of Hall of Fame badges for lock-ins of silver, of bronze, of gold court floors. Very cool. Historic logos. These lock in for Hall of Fame badges. Nah, judging by this, it's all one. You got to have all 17 bronze logos to get the Hall of Fame badge. So looking back to here on this page, this is part of the 22, 0 of 22. Yeah, so you need to have it all to get this lock-in. But it's a Hall of Fame badge, so court floors not typically something that are too exciting to have. So if you're a collector, you'll get some Hall of Fame badges, get some souped up players early on. And yeah, so historic logos lock in for Hall of Fame badges as well. Now the playbooks. These lock in for Hall of Fame badges as well. All of the Eastern Conference playbooks and all of the Western Conference playbooks each have an individual lock-in. So you get 2 Hall of Fame badges for completing the Eastern and Western Conference playbooks. The Historic Bronze, you're going to get another Hall of Fame. Historic Silver playbooks, you're getting another Hall of Fame. Historic Gold playbooks, another Hall of Fame. Pretty loaded here. It's pretty loaded. The franchise section has a lot to collect and a lot to redeem, with almost nothing that's pointless. Some collections have rewards for locking in a complete collection. Welcome to MyTEAM. So there's this little Kobe mural here that locks in for, is that free agent Steph Curry? Okay, cool. I'm assuming we'll earn this through agendas. Welcome to MyTEAM player cards. Robert Horry and Derek Fisher. They have a dynamic duo. Nice. Welcome to MyTEAM event card. Joel Embiid's MVP. This exchanges for a special pack. Okay. Here's all the evolution cards for each team. These are earnable, I believe, through domination. The evolution requirements are not visible right here. If I go to edit player, customize your player cards by adding or upgrading badges, adding shoes, or healing injuries. Upgrade evolution players here. Oh wow, look at that. I love how this is displayed. So Evolving Fred, we need to hit 11 total 3-pointers on any difficulty in any mode. So that's a pretty straightforward objective. One of the things I would be trying to do with him anyway, hitting 3s. Love it. So here are all of the evolution players. Andre Drummond for the Pistons. Kenyon Martin for the Nets. Anderson Varejao for the Cavs. Evan Turner for the Sixers. Josh Smith for the Hawks. Kemba Walker for the Hornets. Fred Jones for the Pacers. Jay Williams for the Bulls. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Rafer Alston for the Magic. Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Udonis Haslem for the Heat. Brian Scalabrine for the Celtics. John Wall for the Wizards. And Jeremy Lin for the Knicks. Locking in all 15 of these cards evolved. So collecting them all and then evolving them all, you will get a Hall of Fame badge option pack. There'll be 5 badges. You'll be able to choose one. The Western Conference has Steven Adams as the Oklahoma City evolution player. Gordon Hayward for the Jazz. Alex Caruso for the Lakers. Jason Terry for the Mavs. Tony Allen for the Grizzlies. Monte Ellis for the Warriors. Bruce Brown for the Nuggets. Danny Green for the Spurs. Cedric Ceballos for the Suns. Mike Bibby for the Kings. David West for the Pelicans. Nicholas Batum for the Trailblazers. Nicholas Batum for the Trailblazers. Patrick Beverley for the Rockets. JJ Redick for the Clippers. And Ricky Rubio for the Timberwolves. And locking in all of these players evolved, you will get another Hall of Fame badge option pack where you'll be able to choose one of 5. That is all the evolution players. The Pro Pass rewards include Giannis and the level 40 Kyrie. There are 29 free agent cards and 18 promo cards in the game at this time. Prize balls will be found here. All of the different balls, the Visual Concepts ball, the gold, silver ink ball, the diamond prize ball, amethyst prize ball. If this game is anything like NBA 2K23, you're going to want to equip your prize balls and use them whenever you can, because the rewards that come from them, especially in 2K24, should be more valuable than ever. Logos here. We've got for locking in the franchise logos. W logo rewards. We're going to be able to collect some of the top WNBA teams logos in MyTEAM, as well as some jerseys And coaches. We've got head coach Mike Malone is one of the rewards. I'm not quite sure how to obtain him at this moment. And head coach Kobe Bryant. This is for completing Mamba Moments, which is a new mode in 2K24, similar to the Jordan Challenge, but this is a bunch of games based on Kobe's career and his historic legacy. Collector level rewards so far, there's the Desmond Bain, Sam Jones, and the 500 card reward, the big daddy for this season, Diamond Sean Marion. And domination rewards. There are a number of domination rewards. This spans all of the different dominations. So it looks like Clark Kellogg, James Silas, Doc Rivers, Paul Westphal, Terrell Brandon, and Otis Birdsong will be rewards in the all-time domination, along with Pau Gasol as the final reward. These are all evolutions. You can tell they're evolutions by the star in the bottom left of the screen. Here's the section with all the shoes. This year we've got, looks to be all the same shoe brands we're used to. If I go into try to sell a shoe, 25 MT for selling that shoe, 35 MT for selling a silver shoe. Historic uniforms. No rewards for locking in the historic uniforms. No lock-ins for any of the historic uniforms. Not sure how these are obtained. Probably randomly in packs, so interesting. I do not have any of them, so I can't really look at it. Miscellaneous collections, we've got my career. There's nothing here yet. Don't have the create a team stuff yet. I don't have any badges just yet. We have a shoe boost. We have a few shoe boosts. These quick sell for 5 for a bronze, so not very much. And an injury card quick sells for 30. So these are all just functional things that you'll use to upgrade your players, not a source of MT, as boosts and injury cards and badges have been in the past. Our MT will come more from playing the game, and I'm really excited to see how that actually looks, how that feels. But from an overview perspective, you know, it's kind of nice. I didn't really like fidgeting with all these things. I didn't like having all these items that I knew could profit me. That is it for my collection. We can buy VC here. We can buy MT directly here. What are the prices? These are Canadian prices, by the way. $2.99 for 7K, $6.99 for 21K, $13.49 for 50K, 105K is $27. $67 for 280K, 630K is $134, and $200 for a million MT. I don't pay to win. I don't like to participate in purchasing of any kind of currency, VC, MT. I don't think it adds anything for me. I don't really play a lot of competitive games, so I'm not really looking for an advantage. I'm more just trying to have fun playing a video game, and I think it's more fun to play when I've earned everything. Like to be no money spent. It's personal decision. I don't fault you if you want to spend your hard-earned money on this game, because I do love this game, and I think that the more that we are as a community are spending on it, the more development resources they can have, and ultimately the better experience we will get at the end of the day if my team has more of a central focus when they're putting their time into making the game better. Let's have a look at the single player modes. Clutch time, we've got a 50 win reward here. It'll be in tier 10. At 50 wins, you're going to get Ruby Wally Serbiak. You need this for your Brandon Roy if you're completing level 40 and going to collect all of the mode rewards. You got to do this one, 50 wins in clutch time offline. And the very end reward is going to be 10,000 MT for 100 wins. Triple threat. These are 3v3 games. View wheel spin prizes. Okay, so after each game, we'll spin a wheel and we could win any of these prizes. So rewards in this mode are not each time. You're getting a reward every 5 wins, every 10 wins. It's literally every 5 wins. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I'm just going to keep scrolling fast. The max rewards are 200. And then after 200 wins, you're going to get a wheel spin every time. A wheel spin every win? That's interesting. I like that. So if you complete a mode, you'll get rewarded more frequently. 100 wins for Ruby Alonzo Mourning. You're going to need this to unlock Brandon Roy. Current domination, you're playing against all of the current teams, the NBA 24 Series 1 teams. So if you're playing against the Sixers, you know, there's the lineup you're going to be facing. So you're going to be playing against the Sixers. Here's my very, 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 very beginner lineup to go up against the Sixers. It's probably going to be tough because it's on superstar difficulty to get 3 stars. Overall, I think that domination is going to be best left till you've upgraded your lineup just a little bit, till you've got maybe more sapphires, more emeralds, maybe a ruby, maybe an amethyst. You want to have some good cards when you're going to be playing on harder difficulties, because you will need to shoot your shot perfectly in order to make it. It's going to be a lot tougher. Overall, domination is just full quarter games, full like 5-minute quarters with your full lineup, and you've got to get 5 stars to unlock the next division. And once you progress throughout the whole thing, if you complete everything with 3 stars, you're going to get a Ruby De'Aaron Fox. And after every win, actually, you're going to be getting a gold evolution player from that team. So I picked the Raptors. I've already got this Fred VanVleet, so I'll be able to just quick sell it and move along. But every win, you're going to be getting something, and then after you've got 10 stars, you're getting an evolution player in each division, which unlock further rewards. I think that domination is if you like to play single player, this is your pinnacle. This is where you'll want to complete, build your best team and go out here and get those wins. All-time domination will unlock once you've got 33 stars in current domination. So that means either beating every single team and the last 3 teams with 1 star on the easiest difficulty, which is pro, or it'll unlock once you've completed like 2 of the divisions fully. Yeah. Having a look at the challenges. Updated every week, play these dynamic game challenges to earn rewards for your team. Now, challenges used to be the home of where we would get a lot of our XP. We'd go into the skill challenges. Here they are, the basketball fundamentals. Go in here and complete these easy games to get our XP objectives done. No longer is that a thing. Our XP is accrued just from gameplay, any mode, any way you want to play. That's the freedom aspect. You're free to play however you like, and you won't be held back from XP. So looks like 5,000 MT for completing all of these, and you get, looks like a badge pack for all of these new flashy takeovers. Cool. Some easy challenges. 2K day challenges here. For completing the 2K day challenge, we'll get a deluxe untradeable pack. Jason Tatum collection. What do we got to do here? Play against the entire Jason Tatum collection led by Amethyst Jason Tatum. 6-minute quarters. Score 30 points as a team to win the game. So after we've scored 30 points, the game should just end and we'll get our reward. And same deal for Chris Webber, except you got to get a double-double instead of 30 points. And Klay Thompson, you got to make 8 3-pointers with any player, and the game will end, and you'll be able to collect that sweet, sweet reward. Pickup challenges. This is like a 1 reward per day type deal. And how the pickup challenge works is it will match your lineup. So if you come in here with all gold cards, like what I have equipped right now, you will be matched up against all gold cards or cards similar to their tier. It's what I'm saying is, if you bring your best lineup, you're going to face a strong lineup. So in the pickup challenge, it's on semi-pro. It's an easy sort of thing. This is an accessible mode that I used to play every day, and in 2K24 I likely will play this every day because the focus is on gameplay, not on spending time in menus, which I still am coming to terms with, but very excited to get my pickup challenge wins, and we get to open the door. So this will be like how limited was. There'll be a prize in the middle, and you can choose the left or the right if you don't want the prize in the middle. So I'm really looking forward to that. Spotlight challenges. Season 1 spotlight. So these are for using the level up rewards. For completing all of it, we're going to get an option pack with a Hall of Fame badge. But at level 10, we'll get our first reward, Kevin Garnett. Rim Protector Deluxe, a pack for doing his challenge. His challenge is record 10 points in 1 block with Kevin Garnett. And you have to use the specific Emerald KG. Using Jordan Clarkson. I can't read it. So you've got to complete all of these. We'll come back and check this out as I level up. I'm going to do a no money spent series where you see every move that I make. And I'll also be streaming that on Twitch. You can find me twitch.tv/Flowkey5000. Links in the description. I appreciate you giving me that follow over there. I really do. So we have a challenge for every single player reward, including Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie will be rewarding us with a diamond prize ball. Magic Johnson at level 35 will be giving us a bunch of, looks like silver badges. 5,000 MT for Bradley Beal's challenge. Vlade Divac will be giving a silver like rebounding badge pack. That's interesting. 1 token for Jordan Clarkson, and the deluxe Rim Protector Deluxe pack for Kevin Garnett. Signature challenges. We've got 1 signature challenge for 2.5 KMT. And you'll also get diamond shoes and gold boosts for completing this game. It's on pro difficulty, 5-minute quarters, and you just need to win the game. So let's compare the teams. Wow, okay. Opal Shaq, Diamond KG. Is that Dark Matter LeBron James? Yeah, Pink Diamond Kobe. This is ridiculous. This lineup is crazy. I would steer clear of this challenge until you have a somewhat decent lineup. It's going to be really tough to go up against that Shaq. Even though it's on pro, I feel like it's just going to be annoying. You're going to get out rebounded. He's going to get all sorts of blocks on you. It's going to make this game feel it's going to make you feel like you don't know how to play. That's just my guess, okay? Save this one for later. And then since we are on PS5, we have activity challenges. This might not be a menu option for you. It wasn't in previous games. The activity challenge for some Kobe shoes. Win the game and score 33 points as a team. Yeah, it's on pro difficulty, and the lineup you'll be playing against is the Sixers default roster. So you're going up against the NBA Series 1 cards. Sapphire Embiid will be their best player. This one should be pretty reasonable. 100% would do this over the signature challenge. The signature challenge is a real tough one for season 1. We've got exhibitions. Exhibitions are back. Send players around the world to earn prizes. These players won't be available until they return. So you don't want to send away your players that you actually need to use. When you have a bunch of extra players is when you'll want to get these exhibitions going. Or at the end of your play session, you can send away your important players, and hopefully you're not sending them away for too many days. Either way, this should be less and less of a problem each day you play the mode. You'll have more and more cards that are eligible to go away on these exhibitions. Welcome to my team. Look at this! What an improvement! Okay, you see right there in the description, the first thing, 1 hour. First thing, 4 hours. 2 hours. Now we know how long we're sending these away for. So if you're going out for lunch, hey, I gotta go pick up a bite to eat. Let's send away 3 of my gold players. It doesn't matter. Okay, you obviously have to keep enough players in your collection to make one full lineup. For me, I don't think I can send anyone away right now. I need to open up my packs. I need to earn more players, buy players, whatever I gotta do. And then we'll be able to get these exhibitions going. These exhibitions are essentially a way for you to earn rewards when the game is off or while you're playing other modes or focused on other things. You're sending players to be temporarily unavailable in your collection to ultimately earn your reward. So the Welcome to MyTEAM exhibition will probably send that away. That'll probably be our #1. You can see in the top left, it's an amethyst tier exhibition. This is a emerald tier exhibition. These are gold tier exhibitions. That should help determine what kind of reward you will get from completing it. Obviously, I think the focus should be on the highest tier ones and the ones that complete in the fastest time. Ultimately, this will be something that just becomes a routine for you. You just jump in here, fill in the requirements, like, oh, emerald players, nice and easy. This one gold player, nice and easy. Really no setback here. These are just extra bits of MT and tokens or prize balls, just an extra way to earn rewards. Exhibitions seem to be improved this year. I like that. I like how at least the timer shows that 1 hour being there is huge. A look at the multiplayer modes. The top mode here, brand new to 2K24, the salary cap mode. Compete in 5-on-5 games with lineup salary caps and player card salary. Each player has a salary that changes throughout the season. Build a team with a total combined salary under the current cap. Play online to earn prizes as you progress through the tiers. Track your progress as you climb the leaderboards. So essentially, our all gold team has a salary of 6,500. So this is essentially just a rebranded limited mode. And to my understanding, when you play salary cap mode, the game is divided into 2 halves. The first half, you are just playing as best as you can, trying to build as big a lead as you can. And then the second half, similar to how the All-Star Games fourth quarter is, there's a target score to reach, which is, I'm not sure exactly the details, but the target score in the All-Star game was 24 points above the highest team score. So if the score was 50 to 70, if one team was dominating, the target score at the end of it would be 94. So one team would have to go from 50 to 94 to win. The other team would only have to go from 70 to 94 to win. The second half should be quite thrilling for salary cap games. I like it. Have a quick look through the rewards if I can. So you're getting points. This is similar to how Unlimited was last year. Win or lose, you're getting some points that add to your overall point total and will give you increasing rewards. I'm just going to scroll through them here. You can see the point requirement at the bottom. You can go back if you want to see any of this, but the ultimate reward, 5,000 points, is 20k MT and 2.5k points for Ruby Brent Berry. This is one of the season 1 rewards that's required for Brandon Roy. So if you're wanting to complete the entire season, you're going to have to get into every mode, including online modes. So ultimately, the thing you got to remember is if you think you suck or you don't think you're good at the game, most people who think that are actually a lot better than they let on. So give yourself a chance. Play some online this year. You're going to realize that the computer is pretty tough. So if you're someone who can beat the computer, a lot of the time it will be easy for you to play against a player. It's just when you run into those guys who really know what they're doing, who are switching their players a lot, who are doing things you're not used to, you know, everything takes practice, and to win online, it's going to take practice for you. So I'm just encouraging you to give it a try. Clutch Time Online, the reward Bruce Bowen. Clutch Time Online, we've looked at Clutch Time Offline. This is a 5-on-5 mode, 1 quarter. There's a 4-point line. The shot clock is 24 seconds this year, and you're going to be getting vault prizes after every win. And on certain win tiers, you're going to get some extra rewards. Like for 10 wins, you're getting 2.5k MT. We'll go all the way up to 50 wins where you're getting Bruce Bowen, and 100 wins, you got 20k MT. So there's some, there'll be more win, like 70 wins, you get 5k. Like there's just bigger rewards on the even even tens. Triple threat online. So these are playing with 3 players. You're playing online against another person who's running their own 3, and these games go to 21. Pretty self-explanatory, simple. Every 5 wins, you're getting a reward. This reward track is similar to the offline, and at 50 wins, you're getting David Wesley, who is part of the Brandon Roy Locket. Unlimited. So this is, like it says, use your very best lineup to play against other players, and no salary cap to worry about. Just use who you're good with and try your best to win. Win or lose, you're getting season points. You're going to be put on that leaderboard down there, and prestige to start the tiers again for all new prizes. So if you play this mode a ton, you can prestige and keep getting more rewards for getting more points. I like that. That's very interesting. Compete each weekend to earn championship rings. And we saw in the agendas early in this video that for collecting a certain amount of rings, you're going to get rewards. So if it's the weekend and you have the guts to play unlimited, I would suggest doing it. I think that there's going to be a lot of rewards that are worth getting in those rings. So get your ring, try to get 5,000 points, see if you can get the season reward. This is required, 5,000 points. You need to do this if you want Brandon Roy. So there's a lot of gaming in season 1, a lot of games to play. Triple threat online co-op. Play in 3-on-3 games and compete alongside friends for exclusive rewards. This was new last year. Co-op, I think, is one of the most fun modes. It's more accessible than ever. You can look for a group. You don't need to have a full squad anymore. You can auto queue into others who are looking to play and make some friends, and I think it's going to be real good. I'm not able to scroll on the rewards. I'll post these rewards when I am able to on my Twitter. Probably also make a video here on YouTube that covers the rewards in depth. But just for this overview, quickly about Triple Threat Online, you're able to play this competitively against other players online, or you can play co-op and still advance through the win ladder. You don't have a chance at the exclusive rewards like that 2K Day Deluxe Pack. You can in competitive, but not in co-op. What co-op is you're playing against CPUs. So you and a buddy, or you and 2 buddies, and I think you can still look for group to play co-op. But yeah, you're playing basically Triple Threat offline, but where you're only as one of your players. So I think that if you're nervous to play online, this is a really good place to start. Playing with friends against CPU, or playing with random people by looking for group against CPU, and just finding your bearings, getting more comfortable with shooting with the online delay. There is a little bit of difference between shooting online and shooting offline, and once you get the hang of it, it really just feels honestly more natural even. So just give it a try. Get out here in Triple Threat Co-op. I think it is the best mode in 2K23, and definitely seemed to be a community favorite. So love to see the improvements this year. And play with friends. This is nothing new. Unranked 5-on-5 and 3-on-3 games. Still no way to play clutch time with friends, but that's okay. We still have access to a 5v5 and 3v3. Cool. So that covers the multiplayer modes. Under manage here, we have our lineup management. We can edit our players. We can customize shoes. We can activate our XP coins. We can look at the MyTEAM glossary. This tells you everything you need to know. If it's not covered in this video, it's covered in the glossary. Player cards, arena cards, court floors. It tells you about it, about everything, about anything. Whatever you want to know, it's in the glossary. And if you can't find it there, just send me a message and I'll explain it to you. I'd be happy to help you out. Your settings, your controller settings. So let's just have a look at the empty shoe lab. Doesn't look like anything else is like too crazy in this manage section. Here you can customize your shoe cards. Select a boost to replace it. Let's try making a custom shoe now. Pick your shoe and a boost to replace. Commit to the change when you're ready. You can keep replacing boosts until they're applied to a player. Okay. Add shoe boost. So I could replace it. I'm not going to. The boot, I don't want to replace a speed boost, and I just, no point in doing this, but I wanted to show you the difference. The shoe lab is improved, where every single shoe you'll ever collect now has pre-applied boosts, effectively seem random. So interesting to get a diamond shoe and see see if it comes with good boosts, or if I need to put my own diamond boosts or gold boosts or whatever on it. Upgrade Evo cards, heal injuries, or apply badges and shoes. We've already looked into the edit player. Interesting. I like how this is set up. Lineup management. You've got 3, 5, and 13 person lineups. You can create up to 10 lineups. Look at this. Okay. So what's our 3-person lineup look like? Okay, so you can have preset triple threat loadouts, preset clutch time loadouts, and preset full unlimited game or salary cap or whatever the like challenge modes, the full 13-man lineup. That's really, really awesome. Love that. That's a feature that I was hoping for. I think it's fun to be able to, like, say I've got Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, and Scottie Pippen. I can have them always at the ready. I don't need to go select them. I can just have a lineup set where they're wearing Bulls outfits and they're ready to go in triple threat when I want to have a bit of fun. And then I can have my 3 best or my 3 gold or however I want to approach the mode. Really cool. So that seems to be everything. We've looked at everything. Let's click on the XP coins. Spend your earned XP coins to double the amount of XP earned in MyTEAM games for the duration. 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 120 minutes. I have a 120-minute XP coin. This seems to be from the Black Mamba edition, I'm guessing. Shout out to 2K again for providing me a copy of the game early. It's been awesome to get to sink my teeth into it, just kind of look over everything. This entire video was recorded as my first impression. I have not seen anything in MyTEAM. I haven't watched anyone else streaming it. I haven't watched any videos or any information. This is as early as I had access to it, and I wanted to have a fresh take. So far that looks like it. I'm just going to scroll over everything and make sure I didn't miss anything. So we've got our settings, MyTEAM glossary, the XP coins, the shoe lab. We've looked at all that. We've looked at edit player. We've looked at lineups. There's now 3, 5, and 13 player lineups we can save. The salary cap mode's brand new. Clutch time mode has an increased shot clock. Triple threat online has a reward structure similar to triple threat offline. Unlimited is has prestiging. You can prestige, and on the weekend you can earn unlimited rings that ultimately will give you like lifetime agenda rewards. Triple threat online co-op has been revamped with looking for group, and play with friends remains unchanged. Single player clutch time, 24-second shot clock just like online, and now we have pre-saved 5-man lineups that we can swap in and out. So if you want to run a Knicks squad or a Bulls squad, it's easy to switch between them. Triple threat. This is your offline triple threat games. Looks to be reworked a little bit. Mostly the same as 2K23. Domination seems to be a little bit more rewarding this year. Although the superstar difficulty should be challenging for the first wave. Challenges seem to be, they said they're going to be updated every week. I'm interested to see how that goes. The pickup challenge seems to be a little bit more rewarding and purposeful this year. And exhibitions now have the time on them. Love that. Love to see that it shows in the description how long the cards will be unavailable for. Yeah, we've got cards available in the pack market. I haven't touched any of my packs. I have yet to open anything because I'm saving it for a separate video. So look out for that. The player market. We're seeing the player of the day with a discount. You can purchase directly any card with MT or VC. You can buy entire collections with VC. I think it's an interesting approach to the mode. The exchange, we've got purposeful exchanges, seems to be quite limited, set into categories, not so much fluff. I like the exchange this year. I think it's going to be, or it has a lot more potential. Card grading. My card is back from grading. We're going to look at Ryan Rollins. He got rated a 7. Ryan Rollins graded as a 7. So that cost me, I think, 140 MT. Yeah, 140, because I had 15k MT. We're down to 14,860. So let's go have a look at that card in my collection. Where is collection? Collect. My collection. Okay, makes sense. And we'll go to, we'll just search players, and we'll go down to Ryan. View the card. So that's what a card looks like when it's been graded. It looks like there's a lot of like texture on the outside of the case. I think it looks kind of cool. Also looks dirty in a way, but cool. The card grading doesn't look so similar, and we can see in the bottom left regrade, so it can be regraded 2 more times if we're not happy with a 7.0. 7.0 is the lowest a card can be graded, so if I did care, I would probably regrade this, but for now I'm able to sell it for 425 MT versus this Sam Merrill, who sells for 400 MT. So I with a 7.0 grade, my gold card is selling for 25 more. So I've effectively lost MT grading this card. Do graded cards still apply a MyTEAM point boost for using them in your lineup? I don't know. But overall, this seems like a loss so far, grading this gold card. It doesn't seem to have increased its value substantially at all. Very curious to see the actual mathematics on and risk assessment on grading your cards. Stay tuned for that. I will try to break that down a little bit more in depth. So that's the card grading. We looked at the exchange, my collection. We were just in there. Here's all the collections for the game. Most of the franchise rewards lock in for Hall of Fame badges. All of the Series 1 sets lock in for a top player from that franchise. And every 2K day set has a Amethyst lock-in. The Legendary Path set. There's going to be multiple Legendary Path sets throughout Season 1 that was announced. So look out for those. This set logs in for Dame Lillard. And we're able to buy MT directly in-game for the first time, as well as VC. Now, back to the home menu. It does look like we've completed an agenda throughout this video. So we're collecting a piece for our shattered prize. There's our very first piece, his elbow. A very important piece. If you want Big Shot Rob, you're going to want that elbow. So as we complete the rest of these agendas, they're very basic actually. We'll be collecting shattered prizes, which will rebuild this Rob, who duos with Derek Fisher. And that is part of the Welcome to My Team 2 for grading a card. There you have it. Every single feature, every single option, every single mode, I went and looked at briefly, tried to give my opinion, tried to tell you what's new. If I missed anything big, or you feel that there was something you'd like covered in more detail, this is your chance to let me know. Put it in the comments. Give me your feedback. I want to know. I'm here for good. I'm here to stay. I'm not going to make a few videos and peace out like I do every year. I'm really going to give it my all this year to help you enjoy my team, to help you get the most out of the mode, and to share my journey and my experience with you, and hopefully that helps improve yours. Thanks so much for watching. It means so much to me that you're here. It means so much to me that you're hearing this part right now. I really appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like. You know, you don't have to leave any feedback. You can just give me a comment, leave the fire emoji if you want. Honestly, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great time when you get into my team for the very first time. If you're seeing this outside of Season 1, look for an updated video where I talk more in depth about the different modes and mechanics. This is my first impression. This is a first look at MyTEAM and NBA 2K24. Thanks again to 2K for providing me an early access code. Super grateful for all the love they've shown me. 2K brought me out to Community Day in New York. It's been a fantastic experience being part of the 2K family, really, as part of their Next Makers program. I've received a lot of guidance, a lot of help, a lot of promotional giveaways, a lot of different opportunities, networking opportunities. It's a really, really great thing, and I just want to give some love to Mike, give some love to Joe Chuck, the guys behind it. I appreciate you very much. I really wouldn't be here without you. So hope you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this. Thank you, and catch you on the next one. Peace.